Hey there, cum guzzlers. How are you doing? Glizzy deep throaters. Uh, everything's been great. I had to do that. Hopefully that gets people's attention. Say something wild in the beginning. Um, so, you know, I get messages all the time about, the content and shit like that. A lot of y'all know I've been working in real life. So your boy's busy. And I did, kind of fall off the content, and I'm supposed to be on top of it. I know, I hear it all the time, but your boy's doing some things in real life. So I had to kind of like push that back. And I also took a break from doing videos about, relationships and all of that. And some of y'all understand why, and I told some of y'all, but like on my stories and shit. But talking to people that understand the algorithm better than me, because we all learn something new every day, right? Well, for some of us, but I didn't want to like overwhelm people. You feel me? And I said it again. I said it before. I'll say it again. Y'all know I got ADHD, and sometimes like I overwhelm myself and I try to multitask, and I can't really do it that great as most people. Shout out to the people that can multitask. I'm jealous of you. Go fuck yourself. Um, you know, so I had issues doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to like do too many things at once. So I chilled, fell back. Um, I've been doing the dancing videos with my niece. I've been trying to do other videos and skits as well, but um, again, been working a lot. So, and for those of you who've been keeping up on my YouTube as well, I appreciate y'all. I've been doing my gaming content. I've been doing my ASMR content. Well, not really. I've been doing extensions of music. So far, I've been just doing like Resident Evil, but like I'll take some like really relaxing, um, some of the relaxing like nostalgic, but like just the music from Resident Evil that's like, extending it to 10 hours. You can go to sleep listening to it or some shit. Um, but yeah, and I always appreciate people, keeping up. I always tell people you don't have to keep up. Everybody's busy. We all have our own lives. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us have kids. But life is just, life is busy, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I never like force it upon anybody. That's why I'll share it. I'll be like, hey, subscribe if you can, do this if you can. Just drop a like and a comment if you can. But other than that, it's always appreciated. But you're not obligated. um, but yeah, to continue, the relationship stuff now, um, like I said, I backed away from it just so I'm not doing a million things. But the majority of the time, 90 something percent of the time, I'll say 95, maybe 97, almost 100%. But I get so much good feedback. A lot of people love it. I don't pander to nobody. If there's a topic that I see that something about something being unfair for a woman or unfair for a man, I'll talk about it. And that, if that brings ideas to, just have a good conversation on what people could do better. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, have been doing it for these past, I don't know how many years with these relationship podcasts and shit like that. So the reason why I backed off was because the second reason I backed off was because, you hear the term a lot, hurt people, right? I think it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? We've all been hurt. In the name of love, stop. In the name of, we've all been hurt. I believe that a lot of us have to go through hardships, in my opinion. I know it's not fair, especially if you're a real genuine person and you've never done anything wrong to someone, like on a level of cheating on them, abusing them, stealing from them, manipulating them, whatever, doing all types of shit. But sometimes God's plan is God's plan, just like how I said in that video where I was joking. Not joking, but like I was saying some jokes, but I was talking about karma. It just is what it is. The universe is, we all believe in God. We all believe in the universe. Well, for those of you who are not atheists, not saying that's wrong either, but it is what it is. We believe in the all of this, and you know what I'm saying? Sometimes shit happens for a reason. And everybody says, I want to be the best version of myself. Well, sometimes life throws hard things at you so you could be the best version of yourself as well. So, you know how it feels. You don't want to do that to someone else. Now, again, and it does affect a lot of us to where you're not going to go into a next relationship and just trust. You know what I'm saying? And it's even worse for people it's happened to multiple times. And it's just like, I understand why. Again, I understand why people feel the way they do. Especially if you've gotten, more than once that has happened to you by different people. But it's crazy. I know. But again, a lot of people project, okay? And what I mean is, like, I can be talking about a topic, right? And I noticed this, and some people told me I don't need to do it, but I've done it because, again, I don't want to be I don't ever be viewed as a misogynist or someone who's unfair, who only takes one side. Because when I talk about topics, I get at it at every perspective, or I see it. I'll try to see it as a woman. I'll try to see it as a man. I'll try to see it as a straight, gay, lesbian person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just try to, just view it as one-sided. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people, give me compliments and they love when I do it. But I can be talking about one topic, right? And someone will be like, well, let's just say I'm talking about a topic about what certain women do, right? That are narcissists. And it's just like, oh, and I'll see a woman be like, oh, but I've never done that. And men have done this to me. And I'm just like, okay, I'm not calling women narcissists. All right. I'm not saying that every woman is a narcissist. I'm not like, that's why y'all never see me throw around any kind of association with any one of these groups. And I'm not saying all of these groups are crazy or whatever, but I will never come up on here and be like, this is what all women do to you. You know what I'm saying? Or it's never yours, bro. It's just your turn. Like, I'll never say anything like that. I joked about it, and there was people projecting on that shit one time. I was just like, yo, I'm here making a joke video. You could see how I'm clearly like not serious in the video, and people are like, oh, a lot of guys are saying this on social media now. Grow up. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you need to grow up too, because you can't tell that it's a fucking joke. Jesus. But like, I could talk about what certain women do, and like, here comes this one talking about whatever. And again, like, people are like, oh, you ain't got to say that this ain't all women or all men. I'm like, yeah, but if I don't, I feel like then motherfuckers is going to jump up and be like, I hope this is not your view of women. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm just getting on this topic. I'm just talking about this topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, and same thing, like, even way back before, like, I said anything about certain women. Like, there was a period in my life where I was just talking about what men were doing. Because when I was younger, I saw so many girls, like, heartbroken. And then after a while, and again, I'm not trying to blame all women. Again, please understand what I'm saying, where I'm coming from. Like, I'll sympathize with women 24/7, like, talk to them. And she'll be like, oh, maybe I should have just dated you. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, damn, give me a chance, whatever. Like, there was a point in my life where I was a little bit soft, a little too soft to women. And then when I grew out of that stage, I realized a lot of y'all are really like, some of y'all didn't even get heartbroken. You're just crying about a guy because he doesn't want to fucking like suck up to you. And I'm not saying all, again, you see how I got to say that? Like, some of y'all are the narcissists. When after like learning and like hearing the stories, I'm like, wait, you playing as this dude cheated on you and did nothing to you, but once I started growing up, I see a lot of y'all are really more fucking condescending than some of these men. Some of these men are straight up like, I'm not looking for nothing serious. Don't get mad at me if you fall in love. And then y'all end up falling in love with a dude who told you from day one that you're not going to be the only one. And I would just be like, yo, here I am being the friend, getting friend zoned, trying to like, make her feel better. She's still going back to going like still the same shit over and over again. And I'm like, yo, I got it. What the fuck am I doing? You know what I'm saying? And then I realized I'm like, a lot of y'all be lying. And once I grew out of that shit, I was like, yo, I still made my videos talking about what a lot of fucked up men do. But once I started really like talking about certain women, then I got to hear rumors from other people. And I don't, here you go. You're not supposed to believe rumors. Okay. But once you start seeing these people in real life and you in the party, you in the club, or you at a family event and they giving you these looks, and then and they're like, and then they talk to you about your video, and they mention the video, then they start acting like you're a fucking misogynistic male who wants fucking women to bow at every man's feet. And I'm like, when the fuck did I say that? You know what I'm saying? So I noticed that the attitude towards the women not in my life, because it's not family. I'm talking about like friends in like real life that I've seen out, the gym, at work, or not at work. I don't want to say that because I've been doing this content for so many years that like I've worked so many different places. Not everybody has my social media, but like friends, sisters that I was cool with, like, or just some women I know around the way, like the attitude would change. I get unfollowed and I'm just like, what? Meanwhile, and I'm just sitting there like, yo, I'm not even saying all women are like this. I'm not saying that women are bad people. I'm not saying women don't deserve a good man. I really hope that there's more good men in y'all lives, because the way I see so many women crying on here, I'm like, I wish I can give maybe men my thought process and my personality. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It depends. A lot of y'all don't like my personality, is what it is, but but maybe just like my way of thinking. Like if I have a real woman on my side, like I'm not gonna cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? If you're not after whatever it is, like if you're willing to work like a team, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that you gotta work like a man, but like work, like a relationship should be. I will never cheat on you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of dude I am. I can say that, and, people might not believe it, but I'm saying I wish I can make more men think like, yo, this is my woman. I'm not gonna hurt her. I'm not gonna cheat on her. You know what I'm saying? I'll never leave her only if she makes me want to leave her. You know what I mean? Like if she cheats, if she does some wild shit and I gotta skedaddle. You know what I mean? But I can't I don't know what to say. I can't, give men my thought process, every single man. You know what I'm saying? But like, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I get these rumors about, this one says that you hate women. You think, like men can do no wrong. And I'm sitting here like, when did I ever say that? And what's crazy is when I talk about the men, okay, once in a while I've gotten, dudes saying, oh, it seems like you're pandering to women, but it's very rare. There's other men that hit me up and they're like, for example, when I talk about certain men doing some wild shit, like talking about, oh, I need a girl to look like this and be like this, and they don't look the part either. And the girl that's in the relationship with this one guy, like you look at the guy and you look at him, you're like, you think you can compete with the man that she's got, with that beard belly, with that neck beard, with the chubby ass fucking gut of yours? You can't even get up and walk to your car without taking deep breaths, and this dude can fucking bench you with one arm and fucking run 8 miles. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?